Hello and welcome. As you can see, we are starting a bit later than normal, and that's a simple reason. I was in a very good meeting, so I hope it resolves and we are continuing to grow the fund and helping investors. So here we are, market internals at the open. Let me take a picture of this, send it to Discord and at Pro. So this is simple. We are in a waiting game. No resolution. No resolution, no movement. Right? So now we are post CPI. So, hey, the market digested the CPI data. And as you can see, let me go into 3 time frames on NDX. This is the chart I used to create the triangle. Remember this triangle? So now we can extend it here and we can create a base for this. Oops, sorry. Duplicate. So we can create this base. And it broke. The question is, after this break, oops, let me move this here. No, not down. Down. After this break, now we have what? Near double bottom. And after having a double bottom like this, we can extend the hypotenuse. And this was my target, which it was touched. Let me put it in red. Which it was touched, but it was not pierced. So we have 2 options. This is very simple. Option first, and I'm not saying the first is the one that is going to happen. First option, right? I could put in red. Let me go for red. Would be okay, close there and then finally break to 23,200, right? That's option 1. And then in green, we have the option 2. 1 and 2. With a circle like this. And in green we have a fell and then break. So only 2 ways to resolve. Right? Similar that we had here when it broke, there's only 2 ways to resolve. And now we go to Discord. And we get that one. And we get that one. And if we want to share this here, go there. We are trading near the low on the NQ, the low range of the day in NQ, below overnight price action, or right at the low. Yes, it's above the open and above the low, but you see how the move from yesterday was a fake out. I'm not sure why I'm not trading below that Monday. Actually, we're trading below Monday. Low, let me see in the US. We're trading below Mondays. We just have the overnight price action. Oil is 5% up. Crude oil, CL, trading at the CME. It's 5% up. CL. Today, after a big drop yesterday, consolidation. Let me not add that trade. And gold, look at the impressive sell on gold. And let's see if we are done, the sellers are done, or if we do have more selling pressure. Let's do the daily routine to get the data from yesterday's close. Because of the late stream today, we don't have anything here to report. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we have petroleum at 10:30, wholesale inventories and retail inventories. Natural gas report, Fed balance sheet tomorrow after the close. And nothing extraordinary for the week of news. What do we have in the indexes? A little improvement yesterday. Here we can say, hey, improving on the last day improvement. We say last day improvement, right? We are not trading at the lows. I mean, if we want to be positive thinking, right? And SPX did not close at the lows, and so far respecting it. Over. Okay, what happened? It's not great. Why it's not great? Look, year to date we're down, month to date we're down. 2 months in a row. It's true we are not at the low, but not great, not great. Here, a strong positive day yesterday. Yesterday we had a strong positive day. NASDAQ. And this is where we need to take care of key data. The value was negative in both. A strong day, how is that possible, right? You would say. A strong day, bad with negative internals. Yesterday we had a strong day with negative internals. But yesterday we had XPS positive, but more lows, more new lows than highs. Right, this is not healthy, and this is something that it has been repeating January, February, and March. It is true that here the New York Stock Exchange was healthier, but not that much. It's still in backwardation. Let's check the data. And here say still in backwardation. Financials down. India almost 20%. South Korea still strong. Gold. Let me see how gold. Where is gold? Gold. Here gold flat, silver down. In the last 2 weeks, a lot of pressure in the metals. And that's all. We can review market internals. We can review here market internals for yesterday. So yesterday we had a strong day with a few ticks over 1,000 and a few under 1,000. The build up was continued. Today most of the indexes are positive after the open, right? And if we put SPX, so far not very bad, right? So far not very weak for the market either. I think it's going to be like this. It's a horrible day to trade, and the moves are happening overnight, and when there is a big drop it gets bought in the US market hours. That's something we need to take care and caution. Now there is money entering in New York Stock Exchange, but NASDAQ, Russell, and S&P 500, it's money moving out. More money moving out than coming in. Let's go and check backwardation. Oh, this chart is helpful. So we are right here, 6555, we could say. Okay, let me try to draw that. So we are 6, 5, 5, 5. And here I have the 6. What is this? That's not a 6. We have the 6, 2, 0, 0 at this level. That's the next stop. That's 300 points. We came from 7,000, so that we did 500 points down, right? Almost. And now we could go to 62. Why not? Let me tell you, I don't know what's going to happen. No one knows what's going to happen. I'm just reading the chart saying rounded cap. We could base here, triple top around this level. If bears take control of this, we can move 300 points, 200, 300 points easily. I want to know why I have that line there. From where? Okay, it's this top here, right? That it is in percentage. 6%, putting the indexes at -10. I mean, you need to be able to consider that, right? Down day and close up. This was the down day, gap down and close down. Well, sorry, week. I guess I could do this. It's fast. SPX. The analysis for yesterday, and let me do it in white. So I have it here. Printed the low of the month, the low of the year. Quickly up on the news. Fine bears right here. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is very easy after the chart is already drawn, right? Now we are having a trend line. We say 3 touches, 1, 2, 3, right? Rejections, lower lows. 1 lower low. Oh, guess I could do this. 1, 2, and 3. Is this a potential target? Oh, definitely it is. Is this a potential solution? Yeah. I just need to see buyers buy and sellers sell. At the moment when I look at the charts, I go in footprints, it's not there. The price action is not as clear as I would like. So I'm not trading. See? Buying here, and now we're trading lower, sell here, these sell zones, right? These are buy zones. but it's not paying off. So buyers are not getting rewarded. And that's pretty much everything I have for today. I have a bunch of work to do. And why is this getting out of whack every day? I'm not sure. Every day I have to do this. If we go, let me open the trading terminal. Let me show you the other chart. We can go in this one. There's a data gap. It's just because I didn't reload. I'm not going to do it. The delta, you can see there are not buyers here. So I'm not buying. I mean, this isn't the yes, right? But if we go to the NQ, actually we're making new lows, so there's no buyers. Clear, like here there were buyers, you see? You see, here there were buyers. Now, I don't see buyers. Yeah. Here, buyers, right? Now, sellers. I mean, that's why we're pushing to the lows, right? Here, buyers, you see? These are 4-minute candles. Sellers. Trading between ranges. This is the NQ. Here's the NQ, but you can see, let me show you this one because it's a lot more interesting. If you want to download NinjaTrader, do it. Use the link on the description. Actually, it does help me if you download it. I can share these templates with you, and this is easier for me. See, sellers at this candle, buyers at the bottom. Next candles, 4-minute candle. Sellers in control, push lower. Next candle, buyers in control, but then sellers came and nothing. So now there's not a lot of thing that we can do. Just wait. Waiting. It's important to be patient, not to risk emotional capital nor financial capital. And mark your zones where you want to be active. Don't be reactive to price. Have a plan before the price get to where you want to get involved. And for me, now, I don't want to get involved. I want other people to get involved. And later, focus on my plan. Let me try to save Jigsaw for one final time. File, save all, save template as well. Set as active workspace. File, safe. So if tomorrow these things are off, I'm going to be pissed off. New lows, guys. Let me go in the S&P 500. Oh, no. New lows on the candle. Sorry, not new lows. NQ, not new lows. 40 points away for new lows. Market internals deteriorating, but not that bad. Ticks, yeah, most of the time it was under the zero line. You can see this here. Internals. Actually, no. It was, look, most of the time today was positive, and it just spikes to the bottom. On NASDAQ, most of the time it was under the zero line with spikes to the top. And that's it. I don't have anything else to share. Oh, bulls came. They rejected the low here. And they rejected this low. A few contracts. What? 3,000 contracts to sell 700. So 300 contract delta to the positive side. Let's see if this could be. Yeah. Maybe good for 20 move, $20, 20 points move. I'm not going to get involved. This is what I see here. So see this green cut, this bar. So, and then the buyers following this, say 20 points, so we're 79, so 80, we can take it back to here. Right, but we'll see. Let me go through it. Let's see. So we have two choices here. Let me draw it. So if we're here, we could go to 200 or here to the low of this candle. Let's see which one we get. Leaning bullish because these buyers here at the low, it was respected and entered. Let me see on the NQ. And the NQ is not like that. So it's only showing in the micro contract. This is already 10 points. Let's see if the sellers come. Nothing on the ES. Let me check the ES. The ES also got the buyers, right? Oh, here's one sell bubble on the ES as well. It was a sell bubble. And on the NQ, nothing on the NQ, didn't trigger anything. We are back to this level. And here we can actually see who is winning, the bears or the bulls. So when I refresh this is the delta between the buys and the sells, right? You can see 22 for 40 contracts on the sell, 48, so the bears. Let's see. Look, now the price is going up. Bulls are getting control. But the sellers stepped up here, you see? When I refresh, this resets the shorter time frame. Sellers show up here, failed to go here, failed to go here. The delta is still positive, so that's why it printed another green scenario. Green, 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 but look, the price is consolidation. Oops, if we took that trade, we could be out about what, 20 points, 75, 15 points. Yeah. Sellers are not showing up, and this is very interesting. In NQ, let me refresh. On ES, came back. It came back. See, so this is clearly there's not enough sellers here to punish. None of these sellers said, hey, we are actually going higher heavily, so I need to sell. Nothing. Okay, we are back to 80. So if sellers don't appear here, this is not going to go down, because we have this and this. That just the lack of buyers is going to prove that the lack of sellers is going to press the price higher. Let's see. See, the delta is 10%. Now there are some key trades there. A few more sellers be matched. Let me go and see this. Back to 200. No sellers came, so it's looking for sellers at higher prices. Right? There are a few sellers there at 03, which did not show before. On the NQ, there are real sellers. Yeah? But on the micro, it's not. But 02. Oh, my back. Oh, the ES is looking much nicer to the downside. Let's see market internals. Market internals. How are you doing? Oh, ticks. Look at the ticks. This is now different. is now different. The yes is being bought. NQ. A little bit, but not as much as the yes. Or at least I don't see it as clear as the yes. There. Yes. Good boy. YM. Yes. The yes is 0.3 while the NASDAQ is 0.7. Now sellers came in the yes and in NQ, you see. Missing this data, so there's a time in New York, right? It's about 2. So if it's going, oops, sellers. You see sellers here. NQ. Not so much, but the ES did. This is where the battle is going to be fought. How much room is here to really punish here? Here it's 50 more points, kind of. Sellers being matched by buyers, and this is why I think the battle is being fought right here. Show me the prints, show me this. Thank you. This fresh. Let me check. Let me open the trading terminals. So charting, I use NinjaTrader. And for data analysis, I use NinjaTrader. And then for trading itself, I use interactive. Long-term client of interactive. The bears tried a little bit, here, but they just couldn't. Let me see how key stocks are looking. Key stocks. Go back with this. Yeah. There's some apples. We're ready. We are ready. Bigs. It's maybe the low. We tried to go, it couldn't. Right? He tried to make a new low, overnight low, and he couldn't. Rejected back to range. He went to the opening print. He didn't go to the opening print. He did not. What about the yes? Oh, the yes is above the opening print. In Q is the one that is having issues. No, here went over the over. Some sellers. I guess I could remove this. So look, no pain, no gain, right? I didn't press the I will be right back button. I have it here. I should have pressed that, right? but I didn't press it. Let's see here where it says my thoughts. Yeah. Material, remember the materials here is only for fresquito. So let me remove this. Banners are pretty. Only for educational purposes. Remember. Not bad, yeah? Not bad for the Bulls. We were here, right? 80, 50 points, that's $1,000. Is it this week? It's just this week. Huh? Bears now selling. They turn the delta negative. And ticks, let me check the ticks. You go down. Across this. It's pretty much dead. Bulls in control. You can see here and here. No reason to sell. And that's it, guys. I'm not going to trade. In one of these days, I'm not going to raise capital. I got some emails to take care of. I'll see you guys tomorrow.